Shalom, Yeshabala. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ruchah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to those Akim that's preached the word in all truth and sincerity, along to Israelite foreigner brothers that are like the heathens. But the line of outside goes back to the nation of Israel, which nation of Israel are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans through the prophecies and curses of Deuteronomy 28 chapter and throughout the Bible. So this is Brother Yakar, a mouth from the branch of Great Millstone LA Camp, back in the video. And today's video, I'll be going to Psalms, the first chapter. And Lord willing, brothers and sisters out there, be edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemon Shai. And this is a very, very good chapter, and one of my favorites as well. And I just want to go into it. As it says, the righteous and the wicked contrasted. Because it's always good set against evil. When you read the scriptures, and we understand the good, which represents the elect of Israel, the elect men of Israel, they will prevail. You know, and when you go in Psalms 101, it says, "Blessed is a man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful." Right? So this applies to the elect men of the Lord. Because once they come into faith, they're not going to be walking in the counsel of the ungodly. Being a nigga and being engulfed by black, Hispanic, and Native American culture. Hustle culture. Chasing the bag. Chasing these women. Trying to get that, trying to make it here in Babylon. You know, they're not gonna be, they're not gonna stand in the way of sinners. They're not gonna sit in the seat of the scornful. You know, because once they come into faith, man, they're gonna humbly submit themselves to Yahweh Shema Shai and accept whatever the will of the Lord is. You see. So, and let's read this in another translation. I'm a little anxious. See what it says. Sometimes the other translations be good. Sometimes they go off as well. But this is NIV version. It says, "Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers." Right? Because the elect, they're not gonna be no scoffer, man. Because scorner is I believe it means scoffer. Let's look it up. Um, Scornful is from the Hebrew word lawatazah, lawatazah, which means, yeah, to scorn, make mouths at, talk arrogantly, to mock, you know, show oneself a mocker. So the elect, they're not going to be doing those things. They're not going to be mocking, and laughing and talking mess about this truth. You know, the elect is not going to talk about the man that the Lord has set up before them, which is the apostles, elders of Great Millstone. You see, these are fruits. Being a scoffer, that's a fruit of the of a 2/3. It says verse 2, "But his delight is in the law of the Lord Yahweh, and in his law doth he meditate day and night." Right. So because when the elect comes into faith, man, this truth is everything to them. Yahweh Bashem Mosiah is everything to the elect. Their delight, their pattern in life according to the scriptures, you know. And delight is from the Hebrew word chapatazah, chapatazah, which means delight, pleasure, the good pleasure, you know. Because everything else is wicked in the society, man. This is the only righteousness on earth. The teaching of the scriptures, man, the prophecies, man, coming to pass. The Lord's word being magnified. That's that's uh that's the only good thing in the earth. Everything else outside the truth is wicked, you know, because we live in a wicked kingdom, man. America, Babylon the Great. that's ruled by Esau Edom, which is a physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan. And Satan means adversary. So everything is adverse here in the society, man. And they will be meditating on the law day and night. You know, not just the first 5 books of Moses, but the whole book. Because the whole book consists of laws and instructions, do's and don'ts. Things that we can learn from. Of our righteous forefathers and our wicked forefathers as well. So we meditate on different accounts in the scriptures and how our forefathers handle their way in the Lord. It says, verse 3, and he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water. And in any tree that's planted by rivers of water, that tree is going to be very fruitful. you know. So, the elect, they will be very, very fruitful in the truth because they will have manifold works. Some brothers higher than others, because it is different levels in this truth, but nonetheless, every elect brother that's in the faith, the Lord will make them fruitful in the faith. It says that bringing forth his fruit in his due season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doth do it shall prosper. Right. So the Lord is going to guide his elect no matter what. They will prosper, even though they will have to take some L's, which is really not L's, it's really, learning lessons, you know, which, um, because a lot in this truth, it comes with a lot of, um, a lot of, a lot of upliftments, but also, we a lot of, casting down too, you know. But the Lord don't cast us down to the point when we're destroyed. The Lord, humble us, to make us so we can put our full trust in Him. So sometimes we have that's another word. Another good word is low points. Low, not cast down, but low points. That's a better word. Low points. A lot of points. A lot of times in this truth you will be exalted. The Lord will exalt you. But every other time when the Lord will have you go through your low points. But hey, the Lord will always make a way for us to prosper. He'll always make a way out of no way. You see, it said the ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind drive away. And we know this is the wind is talking about the nuclear wind, you know, because when the missiles come, it's going to cause a wind of a destruction. And the ungodly, they're going to be caught up in that. 2/3 of Israel, these heathens and the Esau, they're going to be destroyed because that's what chaff does. It just blows away and it's undesirable. So that's how they are going to be. That's how the wicked, the ungodly, are going to be when that destruction comes. When the missiles come, and the impact from the missiles going to cause that nuclear wind. You see, therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment. Yeah, because they're not going to be able to stand before Yahweh Shemosai. And the Lord going to take them out. Nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. Yeah, because the righteous will prevail over the wicked, over sinners. Now the righteous, the elect, they're sinners as well too, but they're repentant sinners. At least they're making an effort to please the Lord. You know, as opposed to 2/3 in the world, they're not doing nothing to please the Lord. They're not doing videos. They don't want to repent. They don't want to hear the word of the Lord. Nothing. They don't want nothing to do with Yahweh Shemon Shai. You know, but the righteous, the elect, they will. The Lord's looking at the effort. And the elect, they will have works. And efforts, and the Lord, man, and that's the Lord is pleased by. Which is not about works, by the way. It's about if you're chosen, if you have been chosen before the foundation of the world was created, through predestination. It's about that. But we understand the elect through the fear of the Lord, and they will have works, to justify their faith, man. Because faith without works is dead, as is written. It says, verse 6, for Yahweh knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. So, the Lord knoweth the way of the righteous. He know their latter end. The latter end of the righteous, they're gonna be delivered when Yahweh Shah come back. You know, the Lord knows the lots of the righteous, what they gonna go through, and the Heavenly Father Yahweh, He knows everything. He's omniscient, so He knows um, what lots His elect gotta go through, and He know they're gonna prevail through them. You know, but the way of the ungodly, they're gonna perish, man. See, this hustle culture, this Black, Hispanic, American culture, and all that's gonna perish, man. With the ungodly 2/3 of our people that's engulfed in that, they're gonna perish. You know, but the way of the ungodly is also this Esau's counsel too. With this artificial intelligence, the MOTB, this lifestyle, this westernized living, all this is gonna perish. When this place be end up in flames, man. You know, so you know, whoever is wicked will be destroyed, man. I end off with one last precept. Isaiah 128. And it reads, and the destruction of the transgressors and of the sinners shall be together. And they that forsake Yahweh shall be consumed, right? So, you know, that sums it up, man. That sums up the ungodly, their latter end. You know, they're going to be destroyed. They're going to be consumed by that fire. And we don't want part of that, man. Lord willing, the Lord have mercy on us to deliver us. So yeah, when I was pretty much it. Just want to do a lesson on signs of first chapter. Lord willing, I was edified. And until next time, Shalom.